Hey guys, what's up? This is Bharat, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a quick look at the new HTC U11. Now, while the phone has been launched globally, it will be available starting the first week of June and in countries like India, Thailand in the second week of June. The pricing for the Europe market is about 749 euros, whereas countries like India should get the phone for around 50 to 55,000 rupees. So let's go on ahead and quickly unbox the device. We've got a really nice packaging over here. I'm going to quickly cut through the plastic. And I'm going to flip this open and you'll see the layout of everything inside the box. So the first thing is the wall charger. Now this is a quick charge 3 compatible wall charger. It'll quickly charge up your phone. You also get a really high quality USB to USB Type-C cable, along with the new in-ear style Usonic earphones, which do have an active noise cancellation that works with the HTC U11's chip. You also get additional ear tips for the Usonic earphones, so depending on what size you need, you can swap these out. Inside the box, you also get the phone itself. I'm going to place it to the side for the time being. If I go further in, you also get a USB Type-C to 3.5mm dongle or adapter. This does have a DAC inbuilt into the adapter, which is fantastic. Inside the box is also a plastic snap-on back cover, which will prevent your device from getting scratches or smudges since the phone is extremely glossy. Also inside the box is a SIM ejector tool along with a microfiber cleaning cloth and a bunch of documentation, which in our case is not in English because this is the Taiwan official unit. Now if we do a quick one over with the device, over at the front is a 16 megapixel f2 camera. Below that is a 5.5 inch 2560 by 1440 pixel Super LCD 5 display. Now this does have Gorilla Glass 5 over at the front. Below that is the main fingerprint scanner, which also doubles up as the home button, and flanked on either side are the back button and the multitasking button. At the bottom of the device is the USB Type-C charging port along with the main speakerphone and our main microphone for voice calls, along with a secondary microphone, which is one of the 4 microphones used for 3D audio. Over to the right of the device is the main power button along with the volume buttons, and over at the top is again one of the microphones used for 3D audio, along with the SIM tray, which is a dual SIM tray. It does take 2 nano SIM cards, or 1 SIM card and 1 micro SD card. There's nothing on the left of the device except for a bunch of antenna lines, and on the back is the 12 megapixel f1.7 camera. Now this camera does have a 1.4 micron pixel size and a dual pixel autofocus, which HTC is calling the ultra speed autofocus. You also get optical image stabilization along with electronic image stabilization, 4K video recording capability, along with 1080p at 120 frames per second. Now running everything on the inside is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835, which can do up to 2.45 GHz on octa-cores. You also get the Adreno 540 GPU. There are 2 configurations, one with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, the other with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. The latter will be available in India when the phone does go on sale. You can pop in a micro SD card up to 2TB, and it does support flex storage. All the 2TB cards are not available right now. The battery on the device is a 3000 mAh battery. It does support Quick Charge 3.0. Once you're setting up the device, you will be able to set up the edge sense, allowing you to set up the pressure with which you will need to press along the edges to get the edge sense rolling. Now you can have a bunch of settings in here, a single press, a long press, and possibly later on double presses. But for now, you'll need to basically set up the amount of pressure you'll need to use to be able to activate this feature. Press singly to launch the camera and long press to launch the Google Assistant. The device is running Android 7.1.1 out of the box, and you do get a really clean layer of HTC Sense on there. It's almost stockish, but you do get some of the HTC features along with HTC theming on there. Over at the left of the main home screen is Blink Feed, which still continues to stay on there for some reason. Now, if you jump into the application drawer, you can change around the grid size, which is something that I really like. Overall, the phone seems really responsive. The camera user interface again is really nifty. You also get a full pro mode, allowing you to shoot raw images and have full control over your aperture, ISO, and white balance, some of those things. And then you can capture video in this mode as well. The fingerprint scanner is easy to set up and works really well. If you're holding the phone with your left hand, you'd ideally like to set up your left thumb or your right index finger. Again, it's very dependent on how you use the phone. The HTC U11 is IP67 water resistant. The company does not recommend that you dunk it in water, although personally with the iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus, which are IP67, they work really well underwater. With the Edge Sense, the company is saying that you can click pictures underwater, which is not possible with buttons as well as this touchscreen. But the company is then pulling back and saying that they do not recommend that you use the phone underwater for longer periods of time. So you'll have to be the judge of how that will work for you. HTC's finally managed to get a good set of specifications along with a really nice finished phone. Phone fits really well in the hand. The back panel looks fantastic as long as it's not full of fingerprints and eventually not scratches. The back colors are really nice as well. We've got the amazing silver over here, and the phone is available in a total 5 colors, all of which will be coming to India along with the solar red, which I'm really keen to find out about. Now, as far as the audio is concerned, the Usonic earphones are impressive. They do have active noise cancellation at all times. When you plug them in, you'll need to set up according to your ear profile. And once you do that, you will see a considerable amount of difference in the kind of audio that you get from these headphones. The device does have Boom Sound Hi-Fi edition, so it uses the main earphone along with the main speakerphone to give you stereo sound. And it does record 3D audio using the 4 microphones. The device is high-res audio certified, and if you're using the Usonic earphones, you can listen to high-res audio. Overall, HTC seems to have the right mix of the device finally, but pricing for markets like India will be really crucial, so we are excited to see what the phone launches for when it does in June 2nd week. We are expecting the price to be anywhere from 50 to 55,000 rupees. However, this will be the first phone to launch with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835, with the OnePlus 5 and the Xiaomi Mi 6 a far distance away from launching in India. If you have any questions or queries, you can drop them in the comment section below. We'll try and get a couple of other videos for this device for you guys soon enough. Do check us out on iGyaan.in. Catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. This is me, Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the